is an absolute senseless act.
Police say it happened here around 7 in the morning. According to investigators, a couple spotted a minivan driving along Hollywood near Sahara, driving close to the sidewalk. They told officers a passenger inside stuck his body out from the window and attempted to strike them. As the van continued driving, police say it approached a woman in her 50s out riding her bike. Lieutenant Ray Spencer with Metro says the passenger hanging halfway out of the vehicle struck the woman with his hand.
The bicyclist then fell, which caused her death when she hit the ground.
At the same time, say investigators, the force of the hit sent the passenger out of the van, flying in the air. The passenger, described by police as a man in his late teens or early 20s, hit a light pole and died. The driver sped off. Police are still trying to find him.
And there's no reason behind her that I could tell you as why it occurred other than complete stupidity.
Meanwhile, neighbors in the community
Randomly doing acts like that, it's just, there's no point of it.
Are sad and disgusted.
That makes no sense. That's recklessness.
Yale Gerard, well, police are still on scene here investigating their 5th homicide of the weekend. This is one off of Las Vegas Boulevard and Lamb. I'm going to show you a little bit of the scene here, even though it's very, very windy, as Jerry was mentioning. Here's what police said that they know so far. It was around 8 p.m. when they say a homeless man entered a taco shop that you're looking at in this business building. Now, employees say that man was asking for food and money from the business owner and was told to leave, according to investigators. Now some type of disturbance, and at some point an employee escorted the man out of the business into the parking lot. Now that's when officers say there was a physical altercation. That man pulled out a knife, they say, and stabbed the employee in the heart. That employee, who police describe as a man in his 30s, was transported to UMC, but unfortunately died from his injury. Now officers were able to locate the suspect with the knife in his hand, but he also has injuries. Police say they're still trying to figure out how that is. That could be a possibility that they are self-inflicted. He's currently being treated at the hospital right now as we speak, but police say the moment that he is released, he will be charged and booked for open murder. We're going to be seeing some more details coming out of this case, and make sure you check out News 3 for the latest. Reporting live, Lauren Clark, News 3.
All right, Lauren, thank you for that.
The Nevada GOP and Trump campaign are angry. Why?
Well, we're incredibly concerned about Clark County's mail ballot verification system.
Adam Laxalt with the Trump campaign says that's why the two filed a joint lawsuit against the Nevada Secretary of State and the Clark County Register of Voters. State law allows the public to observe ballot counting, but the lawsuit claims that's not happening, outlining what they see as several issues. Observers are put in an area too far away to accurately monitor ballot counting procedures. Cameras to watch the observation areas are not allowed. And then there's concerns about the county's machine used to verify signatures.
They unilaterally lowered the verification standard to 40%. So I think the average listener assumes signature match is a signature match, right? And so, well, maybe it's not 100%, maybe it's 90, 80, whatever the percentage is. But I think we all agree it's not 40% that the two signatures should look alike.
Republicans fear this could lead to fraud. The lawsuit asked a judge to halt the counting of mail ballots until the case could be heard. But instead, the Carson City judge denied the request. The state's attorney general, Aaron Ford, tweeting this in response: "A proper procedure is in place. That's why my office just defeated President Trump's and the Nevada GOP's party request for a temporary restraining order to stop the counting of ballots." And the Nevada Democratic Party firing back at the lawsuit, too, saying in part a statement, "Throughout this election, Trump and Republicans have resorted to baseless attacks to undermine confidence in Nevada's election integrity." The Nevada Secretary of State said they did not have a comment on the lawsuit, and we haven't heard back from Clark County. But the fight is not over. Another court hearing is set for Wednesday. In Las Vegas, I'm Lauren Clark reporting.